Good morning to you. It's near St. Patrick's around that time. But sometimes you may enter a space into the enter of space, into the enter of space, and you may get sleepy and dark and tired, and you're almost about to fall asleep. And it feels like you could fall asleep forever and then dream for all time those kind of things. But then I have to say, oh, stop. Now, I know what's going on. You probably have at this time of winter hibernation disorder, in which you are probably having too many cold drinks at night. And you're getting sick because it's a cold night on a winter's night and you're drinking cold drinks. Yeah, that will get you into a lot of trouble because we're not penguins. We're not like some kind of weird dog that just kind of sniffs around in the graveyard forever in the misty perfume and stuff. No, no, no. It's not like the perfume will always be clear. Eventually, when you live, the perfume, whatever it is, whether it's memories or thoughts or pleasures or humors, those kinds of things, if I may use this word as a metaphor, the perfume will have to show up in the darkness because that is how we really live for the most part. Even if you're blind, you could still feel colors. You could still touch an object and feel the color. You could maybe feel that something is red or feel that something is yellow and stuff. Especially if you touch something that is yellow and taste it in your mouth without actually seeing it. So what that means is, if you're getting hibernation sickness or hibernation disorder, it either means you're paying too much attention to colors or you're not paying enough attention to colors. And it varies on when it comes to all this stuff of the rainbow and stuff. So just like for St. Patrick's Day, because it's not always clear as to whether this flying spaghetti thing is really a spaghetti, or if this feather is really the feather that I need to use to write this note. But I always remember to have my, what is it called? I always remember to have my love tokens here when I go to sleep at night. So that way I can pick up some colorful things. These are basically like what love tokens would be. And it is important for all of us to remember what colors are and what they do and that kind of stuff. Like just when I do this, looks like I'm doing a magic trick, huh? So, love tokens are very, very important. You can just get a jar like this one and fill it out yourself. And, we should never forget that someday it might rain gummy drops, or it might rain cats and dogs made of gummies, or that maybe the world will be so full of gummy worms, our whole world will turn into a jawbreaker with infinite and wonderful candy for all the children around the world. Because after all, you could always take a gummy worm and cut it in half, and then cut it in quarters, and then add powdered sugar and maple syrup, and you could put on pancakes. There's a lot of stuff you can do with gummy worms. You just have to be creative with recipes. And that is my St. Patrick's salute to you at this time. And I'm just telling you, if it ever feels like a black hole is ever swallowing you, that is not natural, because right now on Earth we don't see really a black hole in that sense. If there's ever a black hole, it's really just a minor one for the grave. That is the real black hole that we really see. The real black hole we see is actually like the hole we see at a graveyard where someone will get buried. That's, to me, a real black hole. It's not a real black hole. Is looking at the sky and being ignorant of who we are and assuming that something is in space when obviously you cannot afford Star Wars gasoline. And I don't mean to be hard on scientists on this, but the fact is, I don't care what you say with your theories. If you cannot afford Star Wars gasoline, you should not give excessive boasting about space exploration. Because after all, I am a spaceman in my imagination. And really, if I was to talk about the sun, I would want to really visit the sun and those kinds of things. Because colors are that important. And math, well, math often is colorless. It's just based on intellect. And for that reason, in a lot of ways, it's not real. When it comes to all these math problems, because we would be assuming that some guy is counting things for us. Or that we can even count ourselves. So, yeah. That is my theory for you. And, yeah. If there's ever a dark dog that's going near you, and it's falling up, just glow red and be like, oh, I'm turning my power on. You are an attacking dog. Oh, be careful. Just keep that in mind for St. Patrick's on the curses of it towards St. Patrick's. And it's been an hour later, and I'll see you later. You take care.